Hello, I'm Joe Baker, and I'm here in Dilley, Texas today to do some long-range shooting, or attempt to try to do some. We've got our targets set up down this strip, which is 900 yards long. We're going to have a target set at 400 yards. It's going to be a small white circle metal gong target. And then we've got a large rock at 625 yards. And we're going to paint a black square on that rock so we can see the impact. And then at 800 yards, we're going to have another metal gong set up that's approximately 13 inches wide and 8 inches tall. We're going to be shooting today a 6.5 by 284 with a 130 grain Swift Scirocco bullet. Conditions are about 75 degrees. It's a beautiful day. We're probably going to be fighting some heat waves, so we may take this longer into the afternoon to finally finish this. But the wind is steady. We maybe got a 2 to 3 mile an hour wind, and it's not a crosswind at all. It's just about 10 degrees off of shooting straight down that strip. So hopefully we're going to have some success here, and we'll be able to video it and show you on the camera. So stay tuned and we'll get right to it. Thanks. Okay, I'm going to let you take a look at our targets here. We're looking down this strip that's 900 yards long. And our first target, which is the smaller metal gong, that's about a 6-inch diameter circle, is set at 400 yards. Okay, that's going to be our 400 yard target right there. Then past that we have a large rock in the center. Now, that large rock is 625 yards. We've got it painted black on the face there, so that with due impact you can see approximately where it hits. And then our furthest target is another metal gong that's 800 yards. And I don't know if you can see it because of the heat waves there, but you should be able to hear the gong and see where the bullet hits it. It's that white target at 800 yards. So let's settle in. We'll start at the 400 yard and see how we do. Okay, we're on target. We're ready for the first round. That looks like a hit at 400 yards. Alright, our next target's going to be at 625. We're going to take about a 5-minute break here, let the barrel cool down, and we're going to try to shoot that rock. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes since we shot that 400 yard gong. We're taking a look now at that 625 yard target. It's going to be down this strip. It's a large rock, and we've got a black painted surface on the front of it, so we ought to be able to really see our impact well on there. So let's get loaded up and see what we can do. Okay, we're ready to fire. And there's the impact at 625 yards. Okay, our last target is going to be the 800 yard gong. It's a white target metal gong. It's going to be above and to the right of that rock with the black square on it. The angle of the sun, I'm not sure how well you can see it, but hopefully you can see the impact, and hopefully you can hear the gong whenever it hits it. So this is going to be by far the hardest shot, but let's see what we can do. I'm not sure if you heard that gong, but we did hit it. It looks like it's about an inch or two off of center and about 2 inches low, but it's still in a kill zone. So there you go, 3 targets, 400, 625, and 800, and we hit every one with the first shot. Okay, to give you an example, or to show you what we're shooting here today at these 3 targets, like I said earlier, it's a 6.5 by 284 caliber, 26-inch barrel. It's got a 5 to 20 Husky-mouth scope. What this scope does is it has the ranges on it for different yardages instead of minute of angle. So it makes it a lot easier if you've got a rangefinder. You read the yardage, set the dial to whatever the yardage is, and go. But all that's done after you have found out the velocity, ballistic coefficient of your bullet, and know just what it'll do at those ranges. But once you have it, you've got it. Now, this gun here was purchased from Best of the West, which you might have seen them on TV with some of their shows that show long-range hunting. This caliber here is a long-range target caliber gun. It'd probably work fine on deer out to about 700-800 yards. Any further than that, it probably doesn't have enough energy to really do a job on one, but you could always get lucky. But the gun's very accurate, and like I said, it's a lot of fun shooting long range. It just takes time, practice, and patience. Hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed doing it. I just wanted to share it with some friends maybe that doesn't have the opportunity to see how this is done, and maybe someday they'll want to do it too.